Hey guys, welcome back to Serial at Midnight. My name is Heath, and this is the return of Imprint to Serial at Midnight. Believe it or not, this is my first Imprint coverage of 2025, and we're going to be doing it in style because we've got the new Bewitched Seasons 1 and 2 box set. I'm so excited about this. This is the UFO complete series, the complete shadow files of the series UFO, British science fiction at its absolute best, in my opinion. Those, late 60s, early 70s, such a special time for science fiction. We've got this TV movie box set, and we're also going to be talking about, from Viavision, which is the company behind Imprint. Imprint is a label of Viavision. Carry On Collection 4. I love these Carry On movies. And we've talked about the previous 1, 2, 3 Carry On box sets. This gets us through the first 16 movies, I believe, which is just over halfway through the franchise. We got to kick it off with Bewitched. I've gotten so many requests from you guys for me to cover Bewitched. Also, I Dream of Jeannie. I don't have I Dream of Jeannie on hand. They have not sent that to me yet. I've requested it. I was told it was coming. It's not here. With everything going on in the world, the shipping issues, the tariff issues, there's a lot of things slowing this stuff down. So I don't have I Dream of Jeannie. And when I get it, if I get it, of course, I'll be talking about it as soon as it arrives because I love I Dream of Jeannie. There's actually a video on my channel where my wife and I sort of, I don't know about debate, but it's a fun, friendly thing, like Bewitched versus I Dream of Jeannie, because they're both magic shows from the 60s. Of course, Bewitched went longer, and they're doing these in 2-season chunks, right? So there's going to be multiple, be able to be 4 when it's all said and done. Think about how much space that's going to be on your shelf. The like a massive chunk dedicated to Bewitched. But it's beautiful, right? This is exactly the kind of treatment we want for the shows that we love. I have taken the shrink wrap off of these, but I haven't really looked at them yet because I wanted to do that on camera with you. That's part of the appeal of these videos, right? Is the discovery. We discover it together. So 15-disc hardbox edition includes all 74 episodes from seasons 1 and 2 of the magical comedy classic in high definition, plus new special features and a 174-page collectible booklet. Okay, so here is that's probably not going to show up because it's such fine. I mean, you can see it, but I don't know if you can read that very well. I don't want to sit here and read to you guys. You know the premise of Bewitched. Absolute TV sitcom icon, right? It's about as famous as it gets. We've got multiple audio commentaries here. We got 3 audio commentaries for the pilot alone. Let's see. Yeah, 3 audio commentaries by Bewitched historian Herbie J. Pilato, Chris York, the son of actor Dick York, and film and TV historian Robert S. Ray for the pilot episode. More commentaries for more episodes. A documentary about the making of the series featuring actor David Mandel, Adam Stevens on the show. Steve Olam from the Columbia Makeup Department, Bewitched historian Herbie J. Pilato. Wow, it just goes on and on. The Magic Unveiled 2-part featurette about the series. That's from 2005. Also from 2005, Bewitched, Bothered, and Be Bloopered featurette on continuity errors in season 2. This is the classic. I love that they've chosen the classic art for this, but what's under this? Oh, nice. Agnes Moorehead. I think that's my favorite part, my favorite aspect of Bewitched is Agnes Moorehead. She was a really serious actor, stage actor, and if you watch a lot of her stuff, she was a contemporary of Orson Welles, and in his writings and in some of his stories, he said, Aggie and I had gotten out of the theater late that night, so we popped around a corner to this little theater in the Strand. It's very like these experiences with Aggie Moorehead. But I love her. I think she's fantastic, and I think she knows what show she's on because she's having such a good time. It's fun to see a serious actor have a good time with something, right? All right, I'm going to set this over here, and here's our book that we'll look at in just a second. All right, we have 4 cases. Oh, there she is. Okay. Season 1, Part 1, Season 1, Part 2. These are all different too. Season 2, Part 1, Season 2, Part 2. The art is a little bit different on each one of these. How many discs in each case? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. How macro do we, or how micro do we get with this? I'll just hold these up and you can read the back of the box. In fact, once we look at it, I'll slide it back into the box here. Season 1, Part 2. Discs 5, 6, and 7. Episode list inside of the art wrap. And Season 2, Part 1. 1, 2. These have Darren on them. 3, 4. And then the last season 2, Part 2. 5, 6, 7, and 8. This is cool to me. Okay, so you know the first 2 seasons were shot in black and white. Or maybe you don't. The first 2 seasons of Bewitched were shot in black and white. And in syndication, I believe, and I know on the DVDs from Sony, they have the colorized versions there. And because I have the DVD box set, and it's the colorized versions of season 1 and 2, and I'm not down with that. So here, the colorized versions are presented as bonus features. I believe you're defaulting to the original black and white, which is as it should be, and that's what I expect from Imprint. Colorized versions for each episode are presented as special features in standard definition, no less. Again, I'm fine with that. Bewitched Behind the Magic 2024 documentary. All elements restored from the 35mm original elements. That's good. Okay, let's check out this book. We don't have to go page by page. It's hardcover, which is nice. Original press information. United by love, Darren and Samantha Stevens may look like a classic American couple, but they have a secret that distinguishes them from their suburban neighbors. Ad executive Darren, Dick York, is a mortal, but Samantha, Elizabeth Montgomery, is a beautiful witch. Interesting that they said he's a mortal. He's just a regular Joe. So here's cast information. Elizabeth Montgomery, that's a 2-pager. Dick York. Season 1, here we're doing an episode guide now. Season 1, Darren takes the witch. Darren take this witch, Samantha. Okay, so this is what it's going to be, it looks like. This is, one page of a photo page and a text page. Photo page, text page, yes. So we're going to go all the way through the first couple of seasons. Yeah, my friend Josh Jebkuga, who contributes to the site and has done various commentaries with me, writer, gave me a Paul Lynde shirt for Christmas one year, and it's not a shirt you just bust out at the drop of a hat. I should have worn it for this video. I didn't think about it until I saw Paul Lynde. I actually have a Bewitched shirt too that I could have worn. All right, still doing the episode guides. We're in the season 2 stuff now. And anything after, a lot of photos at the end here. So there's episode 38, that's Prodigy, season 2 episode 38, and then just some black and white photos. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. That's nice. Hey, that's nice. I like that. Very cool. Okay, so let's get this packed back up. That is your tour of Bewitched seasons 1 and 2. You know what I like about this lid is you can't put it on wrong. Either way, it's the same either way, right? Bewitched seasons 1 and 2 at the top. I don't think there's any difference on that. Yeah. Now this orientation could be different depending on which way you put it on. Okay, I'm super excited about this. When we got Space 1999, let me put my glasses back on. We've got some really great TV stuff. Where is Space 1999? It's right here. You can't see it here. Hold on. So these are sort of companion pieces in my mind. from the Jerry Anderson, from the mind of Jerry Anderson. This is, let's see, 1969 to 1970, an 8-disc limited edition of Jerry and Sylvia Anderson's first live-action series, including all 26 episodes of the 1980 film compilation version in stunning high definition with an out-of-this-world assembly of special features and a 120-page booklet. Ooh, boy, am I excited about this, because you guys know, this is the sort of science fiction that I grew up with. And, I don't have, when Network, right? When Network put out a lot of these shows, because they put out UFO, didn't they? When they went out of business, there was a lot of hand-wringing and teeth-gnashing about what happens to those things moving forward. And Imprint has really picked up the slack on that and gotten them out on Blu-ray, but better than anything that's come before. All right, so look, I'm not going to sit here and read every single bit of this to you. Actually, that looks like it, because it's white text on a black background, that might show up pretty well. But let's hit some high notes, okay? As I drop my glasses on the floor. I think I've dropped everything that I've held so far. I've dropped the case top, I've dropped my glasses. All right, 2 audio commentaries by Fanderson members Ian Fryer and Chris Drake. 6 audio commentaries. Okay, so 2 new audio commentaries and 6 previously existing commentaries that looks like they were probably sourced from the previous release. Was that the Network release? From Earth to the Moon feature-length documentary from 2016. The UFO documentary, Fanderson produced documentary from 1993. The Women of UFO documentary from 2016, Identified Shadow, New Recruits Briefing featurette from okay, so all those are carrying over things, but we've also got a new interview with guest artist Jane Marrow from 2024, a new interview with guest artist Darren Nesbitt from 2024, director Ken Turner, ISO Shadow interview, okay, I know I'm losing you, 120-page booklet, photo galleries of rare memorabilia. Okay, the UFO Invasion 1080p high definition restoration, original 1980 videotape version as well. You have 2 different versions of that. They don't have to do that. That's cool. Okay, what's under this right here? Yes, very cool. Okay, put that back on. Set this to the side. Same situation. Cases, individual cases, and here's our book. It's a soft cover booklet. UFO: The Complete Shadow Files, Incidents 1 through 8. There's 2 discs in there, and they've done the contents on the inside of the art wrap. Okay, in fact, let me just go ahead and pop that in there. Incidents 9 through 16. Not episodes, incidents. Incidents 17 through 26. Man, there's so much stuff here. And, reminder, you can also go to the Imprint website, to Vive Vision's website, and see the full contents of everything that comes here. And browse it at your own pace. Look at the arts on this. This is Invasion UFO. This is going to be the 1980. We call it condensed. Audio commentary by Jonathan Wood and Rick Davey from 2024. The videotape version, full frame opening and end credits. Wow. Love that art. And then there's the interior art wrap. Okay, so we've got a whole booklet to go through still. And we'll do this like we did Bewitched, and not belabor the length of this. Already we're more text heavy. Press book, UFO. Wow, that's dense. The creators of UFO, there's Jerry and Sylvia Anderson. The lighting and the camera. Solid background of acting brings stardom for Edward Bishop. Things ain't what they used to be for George Sewell. That's how it's written. Things. Bottle of water. Talking about the cast. Let's see. We're going to get into the episodes. I mean, I just love the hair. It's so of its time. All right. Come on. Still doing cast. Okay, here's a double page spread of photos. What is this? Story information on UFO. Here's credits. All right, yeah, here we go, episode by episode. So this is going to be our episode guide. How are they doing? So one picture and one page of text per episode. Skip ahead a little bit. Oh, look at that shot. It's amazing what these shows accomplished with the budgets that they had. And I know that Jerry Anderson was innovative in many, many ways. I mean, this super early 70s. I mean, this is so of its time. But this is my era of science. So this is the science fiction that I was aware of as a child before, you know, Star Trek The Next Generation or all the other Star Trek shows, or like Earth 2 or Slider. You know, this is the stuff that I was kind of... I was not alive when UFO was released, but this is the sort of thing that I grew up with. This sort of science fiction. Talking about the condensed version, the movie version here. Got a couple black and white photos, a model, some model work behind the scenes there. Oh wow! I mean, this is so special. This is just so special. Okay, so that's UFO. Let's check out. Is this the same? Oh, this does have a right and wrong way. Okay, so that, like that. Okay, set that to the side. Let's talk about these TV movies. TV Movie of the Week Collection 2. With Terror Among Us, Fallen Angel, and Shattered Spirits. Let's see. Front, side, other side, and the back. Now what's under here? Oh, it's like the TV guide listing. Beautiful. Beauty, eh? All right. No special features are listed. Well, Shattered Spirits shows a trailer. So are these fairly bare bones? Yes. Okay. So Terror Among Us. And I'm not familiar with any of these three TV movies. I don't know. I know some about TV movies. I've certainly seen many TV movies, but I don't know that I have seen any of these. Here's Fallen Angel. And Shattered Spirits. Let's see. Martin Sheen, Melinda Dillon, Matthew Lebarteau, and Lucas Haas. All right. Produced and directed by Robert Greenwald. Produced and directed by, directed by Robert Lewis. Starring Melinda Dillon, Richard Mazer, Diana Hill, Ronnie Cox, and then Terror Among Us. Directed by Paul Krasny. Starring Don Meredith, Sarah Purcell, Jennifer Saltz, Kim Langford, Sharon Spellman. Okay, some of those names are ringing a bell, but most of them are not. So this is total discovery for me. Is this the same? No, that's different too. All right, do that like that. And then last but not least, the Carry On collection with the 4 films. Let's see, here's the... You know what? Should I just grab... I don't know if I should, because they're right there. But let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, here's what we're dealing with previously from Viavision. So here's the latest. We've got Don't Lose Your Head, Follow That Camel, Carry On Doctor, and Carry On Up the Khyber. Got special features here. 1080p high definition restoration of a 2024 scan from the original 35mm negatives for Don't Lose Your Head, Follow That Camel, and Carry On Doctor, and a 2020 4K scan. So these could come out on 4K at some point. Of Carry On Up the Khyber. Carry On Up the Khyber is one of the better received ones, right? Audio commentaries by actor Jim Dale on Don't Lose Your Head, Follow That Camel, and Carry On Doctor. Audio commentary by producer Peter Rogers on Carry On Up the Khyber. Carry On Composing, that's a conductor-arranger Gavin Sutherland interview. No, conductor-arranger Gavin Sutherland on composer Eric Rogers. That's new. Archive on-set interviews with actor-comedian Phil Silvers. That's huge. Sergeant Bilko. Theatrical trailer for each film. Photo galleries. Carry On Laughing. 4 episodes from the 1975 ATV comedy series The Prisoner of Spinda, The Barren Outlook, The Sobbing Cavalier, and Orgy and Bess. It's from standard definition source. And Carry On Laughing, 4 episodes from the 1980s Tim's Television Best of the Carry On Films compilation series, also in from standard definition sources. So set that right there. All right, here's Carry On. Don't Lose Your Head. Somebody's going to ask, every Imprint release to date forever has been region free. I have not checked these in my player yet because I just took them out of the shrink wrap before I hit record here, but I'm going to assume that this is the exact same case, and if it's not, I'll let you know. I feel like someone always asks. But that's fine. I'm here to answer. Happy to answer. Carry On Doctor. These are such an interesting snapshot of the evolution of British comedy, because when they start, they're just a little cheeky, a little ribald, and as they go on, they become more and more cheeky. The evolution of that, like, I don't even know. It's so uniquely British. And I know that, someone told me at some point that these came with the paper? Like one of the newspapers in the UK, I mean, I say a newspaper, it might have been like a magazine sort of a situation, but like the Sunday paper would come with a Blu-ray, not a Blu-ray, a DVD of a Carry On film. And it was like, collect them all. Like, that's just wild to me. That is cultural saturation right there. So here's the 4 films. I'm excited that these continue. I've been covering every single one of them, as mentioned. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's. Satisfying, right? It's one of the reasons we collect, right? Because when you do slot it into place, something fits in your soul. You're like, I did it. Now, you know, because we're halfway there, as there's 30 of them, right? 30 Carry On movies. Now that we're halfway there, you know, I have to hope that these do eventually finish with 8. I guess there'll be 8 or more, depending on how they divide these up. All right, thank you guys for hanging out. Thanks to Imprint for sending these over. I'm glad to be talking about these releases again. They're doing incredible things. And there's more coming. Hey, as I'm recording this video, the latest Tales of Adventure Blu-ray box set is being released right now, and from Imprint, and it includes This Island Earth with a commentary by me. So if you're looking for an extra reason to pick that up, well, it's got a commentary from me, and I don't think that's going to get released anywhere else. My commentary. I love This Island Earth, and we'll talk more about it, hopefully, when that shows up for me. And I have a copy in my hand that I can show you on camera, but I wanted to let you know that that's in the pipeline, that's coming, and that's something we'll talk about soon. Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Take care. Until next time, I will catch you later.